right, welcome back to New Hampshire. We got 16 guys. So now we're just going to try and stay ahead of everyone and hope for the best.
Kick it.
Yeah, for me, for Q, I find it easier to control my speed in and out with a little bit of braking through the corner. But there are other guys who do not need to do that at all, and they are much faster than me.
I'm more comfortable with no brake. I tried, and I just couldn't get the repeatability out of it lap after lap.
Now, I will often brake in the race just because, again, mainly it's because I have a habit of going in too hot into the corner. So I need to use the brake to slow myself back down. And the guys that are just super good don't need to touch it at all. They hit the same, they know exactly how early to lift off, and they can do it every single lap. And that is not me.
I love it when you're about to grid a race, and then your 3-year-old says, I have to poop.
Tell me better hold that.
Good luck all. Clean and good race.
Yes, good luck all. All right, can we not loop it? That is the...
Yeah, nice lap there, Craig.
At the front. Because, yeah, I think we were 2/10 down on the fast guys at the front yesterday. They were crazy fast.
Can you tell me what were those, please, Rob?
Poor guy just said, let's have a good race, and he gets wrecked in turn 1.
I'm pretty sure I kept it straight there. If that was on me, then I'm sorry about that.
You know, does it the first corner, and you try to win in the first lap. It's okay, I understand. But
This car is so... this isn't the best setup, the fixed setup, but the car is so loose and it wants to loop on you on the cold tire. I mean, hell, it wants to loop on you on hot tires.
From the little bump with the other guy, maybe you just got caught up in it.
Mark was saying the other day. Oh, wow, he can actually tell it has a stick. Oh, that, okay, there, I can see. Yeah, it does have a stick shift. All right. Or at least it has a shifter in the middle. So Valmore's gone in because he's bored already. Apparently, yesterday in the second split, so we were in the first split race yesterday, and I think we had 8 cautions. And in the second split yesterday, they had 11 cautions, and someone stayed out and was going to be able to finish the race without pitting. Oh, Valmore must have got caught up in that. Yeah, I don't normally race on Wednesday days, but now that we're getting back to winter times, gonna have to learn all the daytime drivers on a different day.
Well, I waited all that time to wreck out in somebody else's wreck. That sucks.
Yeah. Lower that a bit. And you can see I'm going in, I'm trying to carry too much speed into the corner. So I have no choice but to use the brakes. I need to get past Valmore to get put him in between us. Hey, Dan. No, I want to not loop it. Or get rear-ended this time. Rear-ended... Oh, my God. Rear-ended under caution, so even worse. Oh, gosh. All right, here comes Facundo. He looks to be faster. Ooh, okay. I cannot let him go to the outside. Alright, so I need to drop down to 4th there.
And that's how caused the wreck.
Well, yeah, it was your race yesterday I was talking about, the one the second split with the 11 cautions, right? Because you said you almost made it to the end without pitting before you got murdered.
What are you doing? Why do y'all keep stopping?
Oh, I'm sorry. There was a car in front of me stopping, but
So, do we go in? Answer is yes. We're going to top up. $20 would have been a happier number. Well, let these guys get ahead by taking tires. Oh, he took tires. All right.
How many sets of tires did we get?
Only 2.
Technically 3.
Semantics. All right, so we can't make it from here without another 2 more cautions, I don't believe. Even doing hard fuel saving. Unless we just sit behind someone. Which is an option. Oh man, I'm behind Valmore again. He's so hard to pass.
You going green this time?
Yep.
All right, so the first 2 cars in front of me are lap down cars. don't come together, don't come together, don't come together. Okay, thank God. I saw that happening.
Wow. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Thanks, dude.
Yet again, I wasn't involved in that at all, and I get a 2x out of it.
But you're still alive.
All right, that's one of our needed cautions.
Yeah, you can thank Colton for that. Doesn't know how to lift in corners.
Survival, Josh.
Yeah, I did it at the Indy Road course last week. I did Indy Road with the new push to pass. I liked it because I was able to basically only use it exiting corners, so you could use it. I think I used it like 5 times every lap, just as a little bit of boost, initial boost out of the corners. And you can set it so you push it and it's on.
Is it Colton? No,
Lift
sorry
or
or
just
anything? No, sorry
push it
for
again
ruining
to
your
turn it
race
off.
or
So you don't even
nothing?
have to
Just-
lift the throttle or anything. You can just hold it down, press the button to turn it on as you're coming out of the corner. Wait until you want to turn it off, press the button again. So we were using 3-4 seconds of just that little bit of boost out of corners. It seemed to work really well for defending. But yeah, it opens up a whole bunch of new tactics, because suddenly instead of having oh, I need to only use it on this one straight, you can use it 4 times a lap. All right, so just stay alive in this race this week, and you will get points. Because people are dropping like flies. We are 24 laps in, and we've lost half the field. $66 to go. 65.8 liters. Simple Canadian math tells me I need to use about 1 liter a lap. Now, for anyone that watched the top slip race yesterday, Robert Malechka pitted with like 20 laps to go just to get new tires. I think he was in 3rd at the time. And he was just like, no, I need a challenge. I'm going to go get new tires. And then proceeded to run all the way back to 2nd. So, new tires towards the end are a thing if the caution comes out to make it happen. All right, so Valmore is 3 laps.
4,
down.
get up there.
So he just wants to unlap himself. No, Facundo wants to try and get a run, because that's what he does. Craig. All right, so we're making the fuel number we need to make. So Valmore's unlapped himself. He's now only 2 laps down. Now we just got Flavio ahead of us. Next straight, I'll check out how many laps, tires he's been on. Good Lord, Craig. 30. Well, we're on lap 30, 31. So his tires are 31 laps old, Craig. That's how math works. So Wes got loose there. So I had to take avoiding action. We're playing around between maps 3 and 4 right now. Yeah, well, that's one of my favorite stories. This was like probably 2 years ago. It was way before I started streaming, but we were doing Detroit, Belle Isle, and I damaged, I'd hit a wall early on, had to get repairs, was a lap down. We got 3/4 of the way through the race, I start to notice I'm in 4th. How am I in 4th? And realize that everyone else is crashing out. And there were only 3 guys left on the lead lap. And then within the next 10 laps, they all crashed out. And I won the race after being a lap down, never passing anyone. People just crashed. So sometimes being lucky is cool. Alright, so Wes and Facundo came in with me, so I need to be ahead of Flavio to get back up to those guys. I don't have a lot of wiggle room on fuel though. Okay, that was good. So yeah, Flavio probably has to pit in 25 more laps or so. Are either of these guys saving fuel? They're starting to pull away from me, so I'm getting suspicious.
Thank you, sir.
I am concerned about Facundo because he's hanging right onto Wes's butt, which means he's getting better fuel economy. I didn't like that paint anyway. It wouldn't be a race. It wouldn't be a Craig race if I wasn't scraping the wall. So close. 53 maybe? Well, if they are making it, if they are still fuel saving and making it, I can't match them. Period. They're doing way better fuel saving than I am. Good on them. Oh, that was an unhappy break. Okay. Wow, I can't get to the end of a race. So, ow.
What happened?
I got driven through. Whoever's ahead of me, don't pit. I'm trying to get to the pits. I told them. Oh, this track, man. We had it. With the pace they were doing, they couldn't make it anymore. We were good.
Damn, 13. I had no idea you could go that way.
You just get
So dumb.
loose. I don't know what he's doing there. Trying to hold me to the trying to hold a car he can't see to the outside. Yeah, I don't. Why is he up so high? And he gets away with all his damage got repaired. He didn't even lose a front wing. And I bet he'll be in and out with no damage. Up, down, and gone. No damage whatsoever. Oh, wow. I can't buy a result at this track this week. Yeah, it's too bad. The fact that they had taken off like that, neither of them had the fuel to make it. No, 0%. The race at that point, the race was mine. I was good to go. All we just needed to. Okay.
Oh my God, 9. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I don't think they can hear me because I'm in all teams. There. Karma? I'm calling it karma. That's both funny and yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, it's too bad because I was good on fuel. I was playing between 0.5 liter, like you're using roughly a liter a lap, from 1.78 or 1.07 or 08 to 0.96. That's so at any time I was either 0.44 to the not good to 0.66 to the good. So I had a lap, half a lap of fuel I could play around with just to make sure that I got to the end. So I wasn't going to need to pit. Oh, just a little bit behind it. There we go. So I am going to be doing Texas in an hour. That's in the Nasser League, I believe is the name of the league. The one I did last Wednesday. That Julie and I got together on the last lap. After the two of us basically led it the whole way. So that was really disappointing. So yeah, we've got, what, 5 cars left on the lead lap? It's crazy. That's too bad. Yesterday when I got rear-ended like that, I was able to at least spend the 5 minutes and get the damage repaired to see if I could get the car back out on track. This time it was just like, no, don't even try. Car's done. I guess technically that's better. Better than spending 5 minutes to go out and discover that your back end isn't connected and it's like wibble-wobbling all over the track. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Valmore, because I think he didn't start the race, or he started from the pits, or because he was down a lap or 2 laps like right away. And I kind of expected him to just sort of not qualify, start at the back, and work his way up through the field. Oh, I cannot drive those cars. I've tried. I did a couple 24 hours with the 4D team last year or the year before. I did it, and it's just I can't. I'm not fast in those cars. I'm not good at braking points, and I don't deal well with the stress of a million cars on track. I think what it is I don't like being the one responsible for wrecking the car and making ruin 3 other guys' day. Maybe like the sprint ones where it's just you're driving it by yourself would be better. But I think it's so ruined me for driving any of those type of cars. It's just like now I'm gun shy. Ooh, something happened. And we'll never know what happened. Let's go into the car, cockpit. So there's yellow lights, green lights, yellow lights. I have no idea. Oh, there we are. What happened to Tommy? Oh, too low. So of the 5 grooves there at New Hampshire with this setup, do not go down into that bottom groove. I mean, obviously don't go into the pit exits either, but don't go in that first lane. It's suicide. Just like that. New wing. More repairs than that. All right, so we only got 10 laps to go at the line. guess everyone took their last set of tires. I was gonna say, did anyone like not take them and is now gonna be able to go in? Ooh, who's that going in? Valmore. Okay, fine. I mean, the lap down guys are gonna get shuffled to the back anyway. That's why I was like, if anyone on the lead lap still had an extra set of tires, this is when you go in. Because there's only 4 cars left on the lead lap, so if you're like in 3rd or 4th, well, oh well, you go in, get new tires. Lapped cars go to the back, and you're in 4th with brand new tires, laughing at people. West still leading this thing? Yep. All right, are we wanting to go with the line? Yep, lights are out. Facundo trying to get a speed run. Yeah, go before he can go. Yeah. So that's what you do when the guy when someone's sitting back like that, and you know that they're going to try and have an overspeed on you before you go. Well, the gap is still wide, or wait until they have to brake because they've caught right up to you. But he was far enough back that wasn't going to happen. Read through my pace book on Texas. Remind myself what I'm supposed to be doing in an hour. Oh right, this is a track I did not like. Excellent. All right, 5 to go now. Kondo is pressuring him.
Stupid fuck, that's the second time you hit me.
All right, we've missed something. Facundo was able to get under, but he couldn't get back on the power fast enough. Yeah, that's what you got to do now, Raw or Wes. Take his air away, entering the corner. Oh no. Okay, you're still good. Yeah. He needs to take his air away. He's still getting great. Whoa. Net code. That was some lame net code.
Yeah, it had to have been because him and I were racing close on and off with no issues.
Belmore, you're an asshole.
I'll go back and look at it. But 2 people just messaged me it was net code. 3 now.
Facundo can't hear me. That's the problem. Once you're out of the car, you talk on all teams instead of drivers, and most drivers by default have all teams turned off.
I mean,
That's unfortunate.
You run the bottom that tight, you got to risk the driver hitting the wall, bounce it back in, or something like that. But it certainly was not intentional. We raced fine the whole race.
Exactly. That's an unfortunate way to end it. All right, well, as I said, I'll be back on in 45 minutes for league race. So thanks for joining. Once again, wishing it had turned out better. We need to stop dropping iRating because this might be the last one I do this week, just because this track is too roll of the dice for iRating. We'll see. All right.